Boo. It's Halloween. Boo. I know. I scared you. Boo.
What's up, Smile Squad? 'Tis the season to be creepy. I'm Amber Smiles Jones and welcome back to my channel, Professionally Silly. And in the spirit of Halloween, I've got a fun and yet creepy video for you guys. So today we're gonna talk about my top 10 scary Halloween stories. I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, trick-or-treating was a very huge part of my childhood, especially on Halloween. People tend to not like it when you do it any other time. I gotta say, man, there is nothing like getting dressed up in an awesome costume and begging strangers for candy. If you ask me, that should be allowed year-round. I'm just saying. Now y'all know y'all like free candy. Shut up. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. At number 10, we have something that would definitely annoy the shit out of me. We have the Halloween fat shamer. Can you believe that's actually a thing? A woman in North Dakota decided to give trick-or-treaters something that's actually worse than raisins, in my opinion, which I fucking hated when I was a kid. This bitch actually gave notes to children who, in her mind, were moderately obese. Can you believe that? The note read, and I quote, "I just want to send a message to the parents of the kids that are really overweight. I think it's just really irresponsible of parents to just sort of send them out looking for free candy just because all the other kids are doing it." End quote. What the fuck? Can you imagine getting yourself dressed up for Halloween? You go and you ring somebody's doorbell and you say, "Trick or treat!" And you're showing off your amazing costume and you're expecting free, delicious sweetness. But instead, you receive a fat shaming letter given from a bitch who somehow thinks her opinion means more than everybody else. What the fuck? Let me tell you something, okay? Obviously, when a black woman applauds while she's speaking, she's pissed off. Just in case y'all don't understand. Do you get me now? That lady can kiss my fat black ass. There's just no way her house did not end up covered in toilet paper by the end of the night. There's no way. And to be honest with you, I legit hope it was used toilet paper. Fuck that lady. This next one is as creepy as they come. The trick-or-treat flasher. Yeah. In 2013, a 63-year-old man answered the door in a robe exposing his genitals to trick-or-treaters. Deputies received several complaints about the flasher. This disgusting piece of human garbage opens his door to trick-or-treaters wearing nothing but a robe, exposing himself to children. You don't get more garbage than that. And unfortunately, this isn't even the only case of this happening. There have been several reports about things like this happening around the country. A man by the name of John Vowles was arrested in his home on 2 counts of lewd and lascivious exhibition. I gotta say, that is pretty fucking creepy. When you open the door and you hear, "Trick or treat," have your candy ready because the trick could be worse than you think. As we know, a lot of kids think it's hilarious to throw eggs at people's houses and cars. One thing those tricksters don't understand is that they can piss off the wrong people. In 2010, the New York Times shared that more than 20 people have been severely hurt or even killed as a result from eggings. Is it really worth it, guys? In 1998, in New York, a group of teenagers in the Bronx threw eggs at Carl Jackson's car. And in the car with him was his girlfriend and her 9-year-old son. Now, of course, this pissed him off, so he got out of the car to confront them. During the argument, one of the teenagers pulled out a gun and shot him in the head. In 1994, a man leaving a bar in Brooklyn was hit by eggs that was thrown by several boys. The man then stabbed and killed one of those boys, who was just 12 years old. In 1996, a 10-year-old boy was hit by a stray bullet after an egg fight on Halloween night. That's just really sad. What you think is a prank can go wrong at any time. There is just way too much violence due to these Halloween pranks that you guys think is so funny. So many people have been beaten, stabbed, killed, shot because of these egg throwings. I ask you to take a second to think before you throw that egg. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm gonna keep my eggs to myself. Before we go to the next one, go ahead and take a second to click that thumbs up button if you are enjoying this top 10 creepy list. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue this creepy list. Now this next one may be familiar to you guys. Dropping in at number 7 is the Candyman. Ronald Clark O'Brien, nicknamed the Candyman, as well as the man who killed Halloween, this guy does not sound like a good guy, was a man who was convicted of killing his 8-year-old son on Halloween in 1974 with a potassium cyanide laced pixie stick. He gave out lace candy to a few other children who were lucky enough not to have actually eaten the candy. Now he poisoned the candy to get insurance money to cover his debts. What a piece of shit. He was killed by lethal injection in 1984. And I can honestly say he will not be missed. Trick-or-treating isn't what it used to be. At number 6, we have candy with needles in them. For some insane reason, people thought it was funny to put needles into candy and give them to children. In the year 2000, a 49-year-old man in Minneapolis was arrested for putting needles into Snickers bars and then giving them to children on Halloween. James Joseph Smith was charged with 1 count of adulterating a substance with intent to cause death, harm, or illness. A teenage boy bit into the candy and the needle stuck him in the mouth. He was extremely lucky that he wasn't seriously injured. In 2015, a Connecticut resident found a needle in a Snickers bar obtained while trick-or-treating on Halloween. In 2016, a nail was found inside a Snickers in Michigan. Unfortunately, this has been a problem all over the country for years. So definitely be careful eating your Halloween candy. Marijuana, as you know, is legal in many states in this country. Hip hip hooray for that. Also, there are many ways to consume it. Putting it in food is a favorite of many. Edibles coming in at number 5. Edibles have changed over the years. You can infuse marijuana into candy, cereal, chips, even butter. Yay! But I gotta say, I draw the line at giving candy edibles to kids who are trick-or-treating. Now, there have been several reports that children managed to get their hands on marijuana candy edibles. I, for one, not a fan of edibles. They either work too well for me or not at all. We've got candy thieves on number 4. A few years ago, there was a group of teenagers that were terrorizing trick-or-treaters into giving up their candy. Can you believe that shit? Now, if the trick-or-treaters did not do what they were told, they were threatened with a gun to give up their candy. This sounds completely insane to me. All of this for candy. Are you kidding me? That is insane. Sadly, at number 3, we have the death of Taylor Van Dyst. In 2011, Taylor was abducted by a 32-year-old man by the name of Matthew Forrester on her way to meet a friend. Forrester strangled and bludgeoned the 18-year-old to death on Halloween, left her body on the side of the road. She was found, and unfortunately, she later died in the hospital. Now, Forrester was arrested, and he even admitted that he was going to rape her that night, but things didn't go exactly as planned. Earlier this year, a judge ruled that he'll have to serve 17 years before he's eligible for parole. Standing ovation for that judge, if you ask me. Number 2 is very creepy. It makes me look back at all the Halloween decorations I've ever seen, and now I'm thinking, In 2005, Delaware residents saw a body hanging from a tree on Halloween. Now, naturally, they assumed it was a decoration. However, they could not have been more wrong. It was actually a body of a 42-year-old woman. She had actually been left hanging from that tree for 3 hours before residents realized it was a real person. I cannot even believe that. In 1982, 69-year-old Marvin Brandlin was getting ready for bed after a night of handing out Halloween candy when there was one more knock at the door. He opened the door and saw that someone was wearing a pillowcase over their head with holes cut out where the eyes should be. The assumed ghost said, "Trick or treat, give me your money or I'll shoot." He then pulled out a gun and ordered Brandlin to his basement where he kept his safe. Now, because of this, Brandlin thought that this may have been a family member or a close friend because they're the only ones who knows he has a safe in his basement. Because of this, he thought this was a prank. He made the mistake of grabbing for the gun. The person in the pillowcase fired, hitting Brandlin in the throat and unfortunately killing him. The killer fled, leaving the pillowcase behind. In 2010, the pillowcase was tested for DNA, but there just wasn't enough on it to make a match. So the killer is still out there. Damn, those are some really creepy ass Halloween stories. I gotta say, I certainly hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Although it was kind of creepy because I'm filming this at night right now. Thank God for electricity and Wi-Fi. Make sure you guys go ahead and click that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll actually be notified when I post my weekly videos. In the comment section below, which one of the 10 stories that I share with you today scared you the most? And also, what age did you stop trick-or-treating? Be honest, y'all. I think I stopped trick-or-treating around the age 13. I think that was around the last time I trick-or-treated. And I was Michael Myers, actually. Yeah, I have a weird obsession with him.
Alright class, Halloween's coming up. Do we know what we're being yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Roblox character.
Okay, that's unique. Anybody else know what they're being?
I'm gonna be a ghost.
Oh, spooky. Why a ghost?
So I can haunt your soul for eternity.
Okay, I'm actually gonna ask you to go to the principal's office. Hey, Bill, I'm sending down one of my weird kids to your office right now.
Mr. Q, I was just kidding.
You sure? Okay, actually, never mind, Bill.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be a clown for Halloween.
Okay, can I ask why a clown?
So I can turn you into a balloon animal.
Bill, I'm actually gonna need you to come grab him pretty quickly.
You can scan my QR code to add me as a friend. So what are you waiting for? Let's laugh together. If you enjoy laughing, you'll enjoy my TikTok. Is that a "that's what she said" moment? It feels like it was. If you are returning to this channel, you know that sometimes in my videos I like to end them with 2 random words. And if you're new to this channel, I know that's weird, so welcome to the weird, okay? If you would like to be featured at the end of one of my videos in the comment section below, please go ahead and put down your 2 random words. I just might choose yours for the end of one of my videos. Ceiling fans and tuna fish.